They go play action with Hurts. He's got a man complete. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. It's a gain of 35.
Well, after the standard 2-week layoff, you always wonder how's your offense going to respond and come out and play here in the Super Bowl. Well, they got a great answer right there and almost a sigh of relief on that side of the field because now they've got to feel like they can use their entire playbook and game plan for this one.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 38. They run with a dangerous Saquon Barkley. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Last play went for over 30 yards. This one not quite as big, but still over 20.
Talk about so far so good. Right now they are purring like a high-quality sports car. You name it, they're getting it done. What's the definition of balance? Doing what you want to, when you want to. They're doing it through the air and on the ground.
Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. Here's Hurts to throw. Man open left side is Brown. And he'll take it into the end zone for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts finding A.J. Brown. And the Eagles are on the board first here in this Super Bowl. Jake Elliott. On for the extra point, Jake Elliott. He's got it, and the Eagles lead at 7-zip. Just a 4-play drive that time. And it's capped off by an A.J. Brown touchdown. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And this ball is not going to get to the 20, so this is going to be whistled dead. And the ball's going to be placed up at the 40-yard line. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at the 40. From the gun, he'll set up to throw. Flushed out right. Shakir hauls it in. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2. Now the first carry for the brother of Dalvin. It's James Cook. And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
Round 80!
Allen has his man. It's Shakir. He's still barreling through. And all the way home for a Bills touchdown. Khalil Shakir, 47 yards. And the Bills are an extra point away from tying up this Super Bowl. So now Allen and the Bills going to stay out and go for 2.
The Bills are lining up for a 2-point conversion.
They'll look to throw. Completed the run. And this play is not going to work. He stopped short of the goal line, and this will remain a 7-6 ball game. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here. So back onto the field, here come the Eagles for their second drive.
This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles' defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 37-yard line. Barkley inside handoff.
And an excellent job of finding the opening as he's got this now all the way down to the 22. 15 more yards there and quickly another first down.
His first carry in their second drive, pretty solid. And, of course, remember back to their first drive, really strong throughout that one.
Not only is he getting good blocking up front, but how about his vision to find the holes? And he's seeing things before they even open and hurdling through them.
Hurts sets up to throw it.
Steps away to his left. The ball comes out, and this is going to kick out of bounds. Boy, a fortunate bounce or two there. They'll keep possession back inside the 10-yard line. Thankfully for the offense, a fortuitous bounce there on the fumble goes out of bounds because they're down here in the red zone. You don't want to lose one there.
You don't want to lose one, and the best part, because it went out of bounds, they retain possession, still have an opportunity to put points on the board.
Hurts.
And a quick throw here, that's complete. Only a yard of the completion. It's 2nd and goal. There it is, the defense waking up after 3 plays that hurt them. Finally, they stand up.
They had a little pride too, you know. 3 straight first down type plays. Yeah, they wanted to make one stick on their side, didn't they?
Throwing his Hurts.
Forced it, and he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Daquan Jones fighting his way home to get the sack.
2nd goal, last thing you need to do is get pushed backwards to take a sack. But he couldn't find anywhere to go with the football, had to eat it, and ended up on the ground.
A big one here early in this Super Bowl. It's 3rd and goal.
Great. Set. Delta.
Looking to throw. He opted to go with a scramble. Gets 2 yards, and now it's 4th.
Like any team playing, they're looking for touchdowns to try and help their cause. But in this case, he does get them a little closer at least if they think a field goal turns out to be the better call here.
And this may be a big early turning point in this Super Bowl. They're going to go for it on 4th down here.
Let's go. Trimmer.
They're going to look to throw. And it'll be intercepted.
And the Bills are going to get the ball back on the turnover. They hold on 4th and goal.
Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. Here's Cook as they begin on the ground. And he will possibly get back to the line of scrimmage. That's it. On the other hand, it will definitely take us to the end of the first quarter of play. We are back and ready to go for the second quarter of the Super Bowl. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis, as always, thrilled to be with you. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. And we are back. Biggest game of the year, the Super Bowl, and both teams ready for the start of the second quarter. Here's 2nd and 10. In his own end zone, it's Allen. Quick hitter here, it's complete. They'll wind up getting just a yard. And 3rd and 8 now.
That ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target, and he's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
First down, here's the run with Cook.
And he'll get what he can up the middle, 3 yards. That'll bring up 2nd down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning it in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
To the air, Allen.
That's caught right side by Palmer.
And he sheds a tackle. Now he's got some space. And he's got it past the 30 before he's hit and dropped. His first catch, good for 16 and a first.
And it's a real luxury when you have a guy who can turn a short throw into a solid gain at any moment. Once he caught that ball, he ID'd where the open grass was and got there in a hurry to pick up a new set of downs for his offense.
Here's Allen to throw it. Being chased out left. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. He'll get 10 there all on his own, but it'll be 2nd down.
I think the last 2 plays really illustrate how difficult it is to game plan against this guy because you know he can throw the football, but how about his use of legs as well? What we call those broken plays, you can't account for them.
Yeah, those plays, those 2 that you just mentioned, a microcosm really of how he can hurt you. Up the middle, it's Cook.
And it's a good acceleration there as he's across midfield to the 48-yard line.
11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
Here we go.
First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Here's Cook again.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
yards rushing for him now, and he's carried the ball just 5 times.
We give enough respect to the big guys up front because they have been getting it done on this drive. The holes have been large, and they've been barreling through them, picking up first downs.
Here's Allen. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Just a gain of a couple there. And it's second down.
When you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice gain.
Two yards still to go. Third down now.
They'll run him. Here's Cook. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there, and it'll bring up fourth down. The Eagles going to take the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Boy, a call like this, certainly tougher to make in a Super Bowl, but they'll go for it on fourth down.
That is caught. And the Bills are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
But a field goal attempt was well in hand. They had that, but they decided to go for it anyway. Extreme confidence, it looks like.
Yeah, but I bet the defense is going to remember this one, right? They kind of rubbed their nose in it. They'll run with Cook. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. It'll be a 3-yard pickup, and it brings up second and goal.
That's good power football on first and goal. A lot of teams will throw from there, but that's a nice job to chew up a few more yards and get yourself closer to the goal line.
The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal. Allen going to throw. This is caught. 5 yards that time on the completion, and now it's third and goal. They like going to him in the slot. He catches another one.
I think this comes under the heading of until they stop him, why not go back to it? He has something going really well, great working relationship with the guy throwing the ball, and they keep making the connection.
Cook is in. Touchdown, Bills.
And now Sean McDermott's made the call. They'll go for 2.
The Bills are lining up for two-point conversion.
Allen will try to throw for it. And that is caught for the 2 points. And I guess that makes up for the earlier missed two-point try here to get him to 14.
Yeah, that aggressiveness, it reminds me a lot of when basketball first adopted the three-point shot. People were starting to realize that 3 for 2 was really starting to work for them. In this case now, maybe the 2 for 1 is coming into play in the NFL.
And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go.
And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together.
A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
They certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
Now a 2nd and 10.
180. Hey, easy, 63. Nope.
They'll set up a throw. Buying time to his left. And incomplete on the deep ball.
So halftime now here on Sunday night prime time. Let's get it to Scott Hanson in Orlando with our halftime report.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hanson and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Scott, thanks a bunch. And we'll see which team's adjustments are going to pay dividends here as we are just about ready for the start of the second half.
Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
These two teams sat through a longer than usual 30-minute wait, but we're back in action here in this Super Bowl.
And this is not going to wind up anywhere near the landing zone, so this will be blown dead, and they'll move it up to the 40.
Automatic first down.
Good starting field position for them here as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40. Allen now looks to throw.
Swinging this out wide here for Cook.
A little juke. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The second quarter starts off with a bang as they snag over 30 yards.
They started this drive with terrific field position, and it's going to get even better after that play. Had great options with where they... So they decided to press their advantage, and it paid off.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 as they're down to the 29-yard line. Cook up the gut.
50 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
I think we all suspected that they were going back to him after he found the end zone on his last carry, and they kept the positive momentum going there. Another nice run by him.
To throw, it's Allen. And that one too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete. Defensively, celebration time because they finally forced an incompletion. He was perfect throwing the ball to that point.
Yeah, but from his viewpoint, they didn't force the incompletion. He just missed. That's how hot he is right now, and that's how he wants to continue to throw the ball.
And he takes it down to the 13 and picks up the first.
A gain of 9 yards. And the Bills first down.
Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Out to the flat here for Johnson. And he'll get about 6 here before he... Taken down rather rudely and abruptly.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 7-yard line.
2nd down and 3. Ball on the 7.
Alert!
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook, his 2nd touchdown of this Super Bowl. And the Bills will extend their 3rd quarter lead here in this Super Bowl. Extra point good by Prater. And it's now 21-7. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it was James Cook capping all of that off with a touchdown run. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here are the Eagles now as they get set for their first possession of the 2nd half. They make their 2nd half debut here. Things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game. I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Great, set. On anyone,
Up the middle with Barkley. They'll get only 3 there, so it leaves them with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on 1st down, then you're able to shut down the running play on 2nd.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's going to have an Eagles 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
That's good for an Eagles.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
That's going to be complete on the sideline, but, that throw left him no room to run, and the good footwork nearly all for naught. Short completion, just 4 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
Now 2nd and 6.
Set.
Throwing from the gun, it's Hurts. This one goes out wide for Barkley. So the completion gets him just a yard, and it brings up 3rd and 5 now.
Caught that look from you there, partner. I think we're on the same page on that one. Just his first catch, I think we both thought he'd be a little more active in the passing game. Let's see if that's the start of them trying to get the ball to him a little bit more here in the 2nd half.
On third down, Barkley. Oh, some strong running. Past the 20. Touchdown, Philadelphia. 45 yards for Saquon Barkley. And the Eagles are back within a score.
We see this a lot on third and short yardage, especially down here in the red zone. They're going to sell out to stop the run, try and hold them to a field goal. But once the running back gets past the first wave, the resistance can evaporate after that. And he not only picks up the first, but he takes it all the way into the end zone.
Elliott good on the extra point. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away.
And this will wind up way short of the landing zone, so that's going to move the ball all the way up to the 40-yard line. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at the 40. He'll drop to throw. That's to Cook out of the backfield. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a 1st down.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
Down the numbers. There he goes. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. James Cook with his 3rd touchdown of this Super Bowl.
And the Bills are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
Prater for the extra point. And the lead now up to 14. It only took him 2 plays there to find the end zone. The last one, the long run, getting him in for 6 points. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick.
And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
The offense takes the field, and we turn our attention to Saquon Barkley. He's had a good performance, moved the ball effectively on the ground. Of course, he has the 1 touchdown.
And when you're able to move it as effectively as you've described, that leads to finding a way into the end zone, and now he's just trying to do it for a 2nd time. And, of course, with that comes additional yardage.
Yeah, looking for additional yardage, and again, that 2nd score here in the 3rd quarter. He had to fight that time, ran through 1 tackle, but ultimately he's only going to get back to the line of scrimmage. Defensively, though, they had a chance there to hit him for a loss. Couldn't get it done.
Looked like someone was able to knife into the backfield, but he wasn't able to get him down. But his compatriots, they were able to grab him at the line of scrimmage and not let him get any further downfield.
He dumps it off to Barkley. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. This short throw caught by Goddard. And he'll be stopped at the 27-yard line, well short of the 1st down marker.
It's 4th down.
Up next, the biggest quarter of the entire season. At the end of that, we get to crown a champion. We are through 3 here in Super Bowl 60. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we're back in the Super Bowl. Time to decide who gets to hoist that Lombardi trophy as we begin the 4th and final quarter of action.
If they're going to have a shot in this Super Bowl, they're going to need this one on 4th down. As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down.
First down at the 33-yard line.
A first down carry for Barkley, and he'll manage to pick up about 4 in 2nd down.
At the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back there and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And he'll go down right around the 47 this time. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
For Eagles, first down. First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
They go play action with Hurts. A tough throw there across his body. It's incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they earned a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Here's Hurts to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. Nowhere to go downfield, but he's able to get out of bounds and stop the clock here with a first down.
First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Great, set.
They'll look to throw. Dancing to his left. Throw left side complete. That's Smith. And he gets it down a yard or 2 shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. 2nd and a couple.
Great, set.
A give to Barkley out of the gun. And this play is going nowhere as he dives to the ground behind the line of scrimmage. It'll be a loss of a yard, and that's going to lead to a 3rd and 4 coming up.
Set. Trimmer.
He'll look to throw. This ball nearly intercepted. A once-in-a-season chance for the big fella, but he couldn't corral it. 4th down, straight ahead.
Great, set.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. A rifles run, and that's going to be intercepted. And the Bills will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. Buffalo offense ready to go for their next drive. And they have been the better of the two sides to this point with a 2-score lead, 4th quarter of this Super Bowl, and the Lombardi Trophy within reach as they start this drive 1st and 10. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
I know the game's not over, but there's got to be a sense of satisfaction right now for the guy carrying the football a bunch today. 99 yards, and he has enough time to go over the century mark.
Well, you got to give it to him again, right?
Yeah, there's no doubt about it. You're not worried about losing yardage here. You're not worried about any of that. You just want to get him to the promised land for every runner. 100 yards or more in a game.
He'll dump this off to Cook. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. It's a gain of 34.
And this is seemingly how it's been all game long. This defense has been just a step too slow. And here they're burned again. Another big play.
So from Philadelphia territory now, here's a 1st and 10 down at the 33. They'll try the middle with Cook. And he stopped immediately there. And now defensively they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. Second and 10.
Alert!
Again, it's Cook. And he's going to take this close to the first down marker as he stopped at the Eagles' 25.
107 yards rushing for him now as he goes over the century mark here in this Super Bowl. So it's Bills football here as we get you reset. 2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. Now this is a big third down, and you'd have to think we'd see a timeout right away if they can't stop him here.
319, look out.
From the gun, it's Allen. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to have a first down here as he gets this one to the 17-yard line.
It's a gain of 8. That's good for a Bills.
Hey, tight.
First down. First and 10 at the 17-yard line.
That's it.
Handoff comes to Cook. And he's able to get this inside the 10 now to the 9. So they come up on second down, and they can get another run like we just saw. Would likely put an end to this thing.
Second and 2 at the 9-yard line.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he will have a Bills first down, and that should be that.
Bills first down. First and goal at the 3-yard line.
And these Bills make the 90s seem like a distant memory. Buffalo is the Super Bowl champion. And their remarkable season ends in the most remarkable of ways. They get to put next to their name, Super Bowl champion.
And they can't ever take that away, can they?
Nope.
That lasts forever. So good to see the emotion when it's all said and done. You see the hugs, you see the guys sharing, the collective happiness. Makes me want to carry you around a little bit on my shoulders to celebrate the triumph. And congratulations to them, a fantastic season.
What a moment. Commissioner Goodell set to present the Lombardi Trophy to the Buffalo Bills. They are your Super Bowl 60 champions. So that'll conclude another captivating season of the NFL on EA Sports. So for Charles Davis and all the hardworking men and women on our crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin saying good night from Santa Clara.